Hunter never laughs, but he'll just be like, "That's funny."
That is funny.
That's his way of laughing.
That's comical. That tickles.
Yeah, that tickles like my funny bone.
Yes.
Funny bone. Okay. So, I'm the host for today because last episode it was.
Are we started?
Yeah.
Have I never said?
Yeah, you better not be.
Yes, we're
Okay,
started.
good. I knew it.
Can't trust him anymore.
Yeah, you couldn't trust him in the first episode. He's been doing this the whole time.
Yes, yeah, every episode.
Great to know who your friends are.
Yeah, the prank never gets old.
Yeah.
He hasn't been recording for the past other episodes we've been doing.
Yeah.
It's just we're all just pretending that
It's illusions in our mind.
Yes.
Okay. So, last episode was Hunter, so now it's my episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is how it works on this podcast.
Yes, it is how it works. Except for we had to swap around because of some...
True, yeah.
Some-
So we're back on our
regular.
normal
Yes,
stuff.
our regular old...
Other than a very special episode we have coming
So I
sometime
think-
in the future.
I think we're like gonna have one last episode.
Huh?
Maybe?
Yeah, because you guys recorded.
Well, no, because
True.
you and Austin just swapped, so I don't think you impeded on anyone else's episode.
Or Austin would have one last episode.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Whatever.
don't know. Sometimes.
It's not worth doing the math.
Yeah.
So, I have a little bit of an interesting episode today. It's gonna be a bit more discussion based.
Mm. First,
Oh, small talk.
any small talk today?
Oh, nobody has small talk?
I have small talk.
Yeah, do you wanna...
Actually, got a question for everyone.
Sure.
Man eating babies or baby eating man?
What?
Hold that thought,
Oh.
because that is exactly tying into my episode.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
But
So guys,
small talk.
anyways,
No, okay, no.
Reeling it in.
Yep.
I finished the 4th case of Phoenix Wright, and as people who've played the game, like Luke, know, that is peak Phoenix Wright, and it is.
Well, it's not Peaks Phoenix Wright, but for the first game.
There's
it is.
better than that.
Oh, there's so much better than that.
God. It was literally so amazing. The entire game. Well, obviously I haven't played the 5th bonus case yet, but
Rise from the Ashes.
based off of the 4 main cases, amazing game. One of my favorite games of all time. Best visual novel I've ever played by far. I didn't ever think this one game, which I probably shouldn't state the name of, it's a visual novel, would ever be dethroned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that game, honestly, I have a hard time getting into it.
Yeah, it's because Phoenix Wright is obviously a visual novel type game, but there's gameplay too.
Right.
Yeah.
So which this game does the same kind of thing with the poetry aspect,
Yeah.
but that's boring.
It's
Yeah.
boring, and also that game is reliant solely on its reaction point.
True.
And once you've played it once,
Yeah.
I mean, Phoenix Wright, you can probably once you figure everything out, it's hard to replay.
Well, even because when I've failed cases in Phoenix Wright, and had to replay them, sometimes I get stuck again, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, holy crap, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and what I thought was interesting is that it's almost like people it's like rereading a book.
It is.
That was a hard
yeah.
sentence. I could not get that sentence out.
Yeah.
Because it's like just words, but it's like you reread books. Why wouldn't you replay this game?
Right. It's very great game. Literally, probably 9.5 out of 10. Very close to perfect score.
Yep.
I can't wait to keep playing the rest of them.
The second game is widely regarded as one of the weaker games in the
Okay.
series, and the third game is as far as I've played, it's the greatest game in the series.
Okay.
The 5th case in that game is my favorite case so far.
I
Wow.
had to read a book for school. As you know, my famous quote, you think I read books, dog? It still stands true. I hate reading still.
What book are you reading?
It's the Faraway Brothers.
It's that stupid thing at. I think I was in the same class as you guys, so
Yeah.
it's
I never read that.
you got to choose
We have to choose our book.
Yeah.
Oh.
Miss Belfry.
Okay, yeah, just name drop them right out. Okay, cool.
Miss Pelfrey. Well, I thought you guys are in weeks now, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in Pelfrey?
It's not in honors.
Oh, I forgot about that. I just assumed you guys were both in. He
Yeah.
doesn't read books, dog. Why
I mean,
would
yeah,
he?
that's why he's not in honors.
It was
Yeah.
just so. It's just so boring. I thought it was gonna be a fun book, but
Okay,
Yeah.
at least you're not gonna have to read the Scarlet Letter.
That is the most boring book I think
know.
I've ever read.
Me and Austin already talked about this.
Oh.
that book's the most boring you've ever read, and you guys like books, and I'm scared.
Yeah,
But you
and
know-
it's a small book too.
Yeah,
But
but you don't have to read it because you're not in honors.
yeah.
I'm also a reading like book guy.
Yeah.
Even in honors, you barely read the Scarlet Letter because it's so boring.
Yeah, we literally skipped through most of
Yeah.
it. We read I think 7 chapters.
Yeah. But anyways,
Yep.
that's our small talk for today.
Yeah.
Take it away, Austin.
Austin.
What?
Take away,
I
Austin.
thought you just said take it away, Austin.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I
take
said
it
take it
away,
away,
So
host.
quietly. Okay,
Yeah.
so this episode I think is really funny.
Okay.
Is we are gonna finally settle some of the most long, hard debates.
Oh.
Okay? We're gonna take sides. We're gonna have a few debates here, and you just like
Okay.
randomly drop that one.
Did
So I get
That's
the
perfect.
baby turning that guy into a convertible?
no, not that kind of debate.
Did he turn that guy into a convertible?
Not that kind of debate. It's
Yeah.
this thing versus this thing.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Man-eating baby or baby eating
Exactly, but not until the end though.
Okay.
So, and if you
Oh.
guys think of one that I didn't do, we can do it at the end.
Fortnite or no Fortnite?
Not
Fortnite.
I have a
Fortnite.
good question now. I have a
not
really
the
good
bacon
question.
one.
I
We're
have
not
a-
doing the bacon
What?
one.
That's the best one.
Is that what you were thinking of?
Yes.
What is it?
You can say it,
Would you
Hunter.
would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more games, or unlimited games but no more games?
It's like the I'm gonna call back to my own episode, the bedtime stories, where I kept talking about bacon for some reason.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
It's just bacon is some
Bacon
ethereal
is
presence.
yummy. Breakfast food is what we talk about that a lot in this podcast.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Pancakes.
Or even the alternative game, unlimited games, but
Still-
no more bacon. Or bacon, unlimited bacon, but no more bacon.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the unlimited games. I love-
Is he
I love
debating the
games.
debates on which debate is a better debate?
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, let's get back to reality here.
Yeah.
All right, so for the first
In
debate,
reality,
mechanical pencils or regular pencils? Wood pencils.
mechanical, 100%.
Mechanical.
I think if you choose normal pencils, you just need out.
Okay, so here's my argument on why I think these are better.
Regular
They
pencils.
suck. You literally Oh.
You can use a mechanical
I can-
pencil for
I can
years.
sharpen my pencil.
Cool. That's proud of you. Anyway, mechanical pencils. Every single time I've tried to use them, which I just got back into them recently because
You're gonna say something about them breaking.
I've
huh?
been well they break quite frequently, but like I've tried all different kinds of brands and not just the lead break, maybe just like I'm just like an O for something, but they all just like will like snap or like the mechanisms will just like stop working in it. They're like cheaply made, I guess.
Wow.
I don't know, and I always thought wood pencils had more class. You know what I mean?
Did you just say mechanisms?
Yeah. Well.
It's literally a tube with a part where you can put your eraser, a little top, and where you put the lead.
yeah.
That's not really a
Well,
mechanism.
and what I
That's
think
just
is, like,
push.
Because
Go.
if the lead breaks, then you can just buy more lead. Like people are carrying on those little
Yeah.
things of lead. But like,
Yeah.
what if you lose that? Then you have no pencil to write with.
That just sucks for them, to be honest with you. If you lose your pencil, that sucks for them. They lost their pencil.
Yeah, I mean the same argument stands for like normal pencils because those can break and then they're broken permanently unless you have like a sharpener on hand.
Yeah, you can sharpen
But-
double-sided.
But then they're shortened and then I just hit my mic.
Yeah.
But then they're shortened and it just keeps shortening and
Yeah.
I don't know.
The hand feel gets worse.
Have you ever seen the pencil that says
Don't do drugs.
oh no, it's not cool to do drugs.
Oh, yeah,
And then
cool
if
to
you
do
sharpen
drugs.
it, it says cool to do drugs, and then it
Oh,
says
yeah.
do drugs, and then it says drugs.
Yeah.
Drugs.
yeah.
Yeah.
We fully do not condone doing drugs on the podcast.
No, we are not that kind of junkies.
Yeah.
We are media
We
junkies.
can be though.
No,
No.
you just contradicted yourself.
I'm kidding.
You
Yeah.
can't slip that one past me in Austin anymore.
Yeah,
We
we.
become 3 media drunkies.
I think we made that joke before.
we did. I'm pretty sure we did the last episode.
Oh, was it the last episode?
Something, yeah.
Okay, anyway, this next one is a brand debate.
Okay.
Coke versus Pepsi. Not the drug Coke.
Okay.
Coca-Cola.
Darn it! Wait, would you say
So-
Pepsi or Coca-Cola?
Mhm.
I actually have a very
Pepsi.
I have a very interesting stance on this,
All right.
actually. I think they are both equally as good. And it's also what you prefer because Coke is much stronger, has more of like a citricy, acidy, like, what am I looking for? Carbonation.
Yeah.
A lot more of that. Whereas Pepsi is a lot softer and like not like super strong to your senses. But I think flavor-wise, they both taste really good.
It just depends on what you're like
Right.
looking for in the
Which
moment.
I prefer usually more carbonation, so I will take a Coke over a Pepsi.
Yeah.
But I'm also not really a fan of cola anymore.
Really?
I used to drink probably like 50 cans a day as a
Yeah.
kid, and then I was having some health issues.
Yeah.
So I had to stop drinking
I
it.
know about the Austin lore.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we had Sprite when we went over to Hunter's house that one time, and you drank a few cans of that, didn't you?
I love Sprite.
Sprite is great.
Sprite is my favorite. Well, Fanta is probably my
Yeah.
favorite.
Fanta's good too.
But Sprite is my...
Smoother, so Pepsi's more of my kind.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah.
I think Dr. Pepper's my all-time
Pepsi
favorite.
also...
well, we're talking about Coca-Cola versus Pepsi. If I had to choose, it'd be Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
all the way.
Pepsi also smells divine.
Yes, Pepsi smells
It has a way better smell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
If the choice was between Pepsi or Coca-Cola, I'm choosing Pepsi.
Mhm.
But if Dr. Pepper's in the mix.
Yeah.
I would never choose Dr. Pepper if it meant... if I was in a desert and Dr. Pepper was in front of me, I would not drink it.
Really? You don't like
Yes.
Dr. Pepper?
What's wrong with
I hate cherry flavored
Yeah.
things.
Some
It's
people...
not even cherry flavored.
It is cherry flavored.
Cherry
They have
Coke.
a cherry.
Cherry Coke tastes exactly like Dr. Pepper.
Why would they invent a whole other cherry flavor?
I don't
if
think
there's
it...
already a cherry
I
flavor?
don't... It might be a Pepsi product. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because if cherry Coke is...
Dr. Pepper is.
I don't know. I don't know which ones are which
Dr. Pepper
company.
has pepper in it.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't really.
Does. It literally has.
Don't look it up. Don't look it
Oh,
up.
God. Hunter's-
All right,
yeah.
we've lost him. What was I gonna
That's
say?
literally called Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
I was
Doctor.
thinking Coke was called Coke because it used to have cocaine. In it.
I did know that. That is
Yeah,
true.
that's
But
fair, yeah.
I gotta stop saying that.
What?
But like every time I'm trying to get back to the main, every time I digress.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you hate cherry
Yes.
flavored things, then anything that is even mildly cherry flavored, you taste and hate.
Yes.
It has comes from clove. The distinct of pepperiness.
Pepper.
Comes from clove, black licorice, or black. I don't know if it even says black licorice. I could be wrong.
What are you telling me? Just look at it.
And of course, pepper itself.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
That's interesting.
I just imagine Hunter like with a whiteboard behind him, like
Yes.
Coke, pepper, black licorice.
Yes. Yeah, but I've never been a big. Well, that would be an understatement. Never
Mhm.
been a big fan of Dr. Pepper. I absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
But
You just don't like cherry things? Is that
I
it?
guess
I think it is because I used to really like cherries, but I had cherries a bit ago. As my taste buds have now
Yeah.
developed more, and I think I just hate cherries in general.
Yeah.
I just don't like cherries.
Yeah, sometimes like the artificial grape flavor to me, I used to
Yeah.
love, and now it tastes like dog food every now and then when I have it.
Yeah.
Like it tastes like how it
Bro,
it tastes like
what?
how dog food smells. Let me clarify.
Artificial grape
I've
isn't
had
my
dog food before. But Lucas in it.
yeah. Artificial grape isn't my favorite either.
Yeah.
So it does have like cherry, but like I think it's like very little. There's a little bit to it. That's why they
Yeah.
have an extra other flavor.
Like I said, the cherry Coke and cherry Pepsi taste just like Dr. Pepper,
Dr.
and I
Pepper.
just can't do it.
If I meet that Dr. Pepper, I'll
Yeah.
give him what
Beat him
for?
up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat him up.
All right.
I want a bagel with cream cheese.
On to the. Oh my gosh! Do you know where we are? We're literally in like the place where they serve that right now.
We are.
Yeah, they have that. No, it's an episode.
Sorry guys, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Next topic. This one actually was one when I couldn't think of any more. My
Bagel
friend
or no
recommended
bagel?
one to me.
Yes.
Swiss or provolone
Provolone.
cheese?
I can't. I can't exactly recall specifically the flavors of those cheeses.
Swiss is a bit more like.
I know that
Vibe.
I don't like either of them. I know that.
Yeah,
I like provolone more.
I think the provolone a bit more. Swiss has holes in it. You know that?
Okay, it's that one.
Yo, it's SpongeBob.
Pretty iconic, actually.
So I don't like Swiss. I know that.
Yeah, I didn't.
I think provolone. I probably like more.
Provolone is the kind you get in your sandwich. I think. Like that,
Yeah,
that's
it's like
good.
stronger. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, but not like too strong.
We
Yeah.
had Swiss that one time.
Yeah, But-
it didn't even taste that bad.
I like Swiss on grilled cheese. I don't
Okay.
like
mix
it by
with
itself.
another cheese.
I'm gonna break the rules here since I don't have anything to say about these cheeses.
Uh-huh.
Pepper Jack's good too.
Yeah, it is.
Nah.
Colby Jack is the
Colby
best
Jack is good,
cheese.
yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
good. I
the
get cubes
cheddar-
of it.
Yeah,
and just eat
I
it by
love the
itself.
cubes.
Cheddar and the cheddar and Colby, just Colby.
Colby.
Colby? Colby?
Colby Jack
I was like, what are you
cheese.
talking about?
Yeah.
Have you ever had the Mickey Mouse cheese, like Colby Jack and
No.
and
I have not.
I used
have
to eat them a lot
also
when I was
not.
a kid, and it's like that's my favorite
Oh.
like form of Colby Jack cheese.
Right.
We should go buy Kobe Jack.
Let's go buy some,
It's
yeah.
all right. You know what, guys?
Yeah.
Official podcast.
We're gonna cut this one.
This is
short.
what happens when we record around dinner time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
well,
we had a little bit of
yeah.
mini small talk here. We're not recording on our Saturday. We're recording on Friday.
Yes, because prom is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow as in when the episode comes out tomorrow, but the Saturday before
Yes.
that.
And again, last time, like when it was homecoming and I had to go, if anything happens to Austin at prom, that like he dies or
May
something,
4th,
Yes.
It's
then
really funny, but it's not Star Wars themed, so like
It's-
Yeah.
stupid.
yeah. But if everything happens to Austin, then when the episode comes out, it'll be outdated because Austin will have already been dead.
Yes.
Yes.
So say goodbye to me now,
Yes.
before it happens.
Yeah, but it'll be too late.
True, because the episode won't even come out for a
Right.
week. So.
Yes. The time.
I
That
am
sucks.
sorry, guys. I'll
Yeah.
use a Ouija board.
Peace out, media.
Use a Ouija board. And,
Yeah, an Austin board.
that how-
Yeah.
is that-
Has his face on it.
Is
Yeah.
that how we're gonna talk to you through the SS podcast?
Yeah.
For the podcast.
We're
Yeah.
just
It's
gonna
like-
we're just gonna go. What? Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a 35-hour episode of just it's like, okay, he's saying something.
Just spelling everything out.
Yeah. All right, next one. I like this one a
Big
lot.
Talk 4.
Yeah.
4 pancakes versus waffles.
Waffles.
Okay, so what's funny is the place that I work, which is also the place that I record. We
I don't
record.
know if I've ever mentioned that.
But our tip jars, we have little stylized tip jars where we draw on them or whatever, and there's 2, and we make a little choice. But recently, one of them was pancakes or
I
waffles.
wonder where the inspiration came from for this one for me.
Is that where it came
Yeah.
from? Okay.
Is that where it came from?
Yes. Personally,
Waffles are better. Nothing.
Let him finish.
I feel like I'm becoming a bit redundant here, but I like both of them equally. I think they both taste the same, but I think it
Well-
again depends on what you're going for. Like
Yes.
waffles are more texture, like crunch, and then
Yeah.
pancakes are, softer and fluffy and.
How about this one? I'm going to introduce a
Waffles
new
are the best.
container. I'm going to shake things up at French toast. How about that?
Ew.
French toast is best.
French
I
toast.
hate French toast.
Yes.
Out of all of them, I like French toast the best.
French toast is like for me and Hunter, it's like the Dr. Pepper of
You guys don't
toast
like
versus
French
Pepsi
toast?
debate. No, we love Dr. Pepper and French toast.
I don't.
Oh, you like French toast?
Yeah, I
don't like
love
French
French toast.
Well, I love French toast too.
He
I
doesn't
don't
like French
like it.
toast.
Oh.
I probably
I don't
should have
know.
phrased that better because that was really
It's-
confusing.
Yeah, what?
It's kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, I love bread, but like, it doesn't.
I haven't
Tastes like-
I haven't had French toast since I was a kid.
I haven't had. I mean,
French toast sticks. Oh my god, so good.
I just don't know if I've had good French toast or not, but like, it's just.
Yeah.
never tasted good.
I know you came up with these questions beforehand and structured it, but I like the idea of us just talking about food because it's around dinner time.
Well, yeah, that is funny. Like, it's the next one and the next one.
What?
They're both food. Okay,
Oh.
then none of the other ones are food.
Fortnite.
Okay,
No, that's not a food. You can't eat Fortnite.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can.
Fork knife.
fork knife.
Okay, I'm adding that one. Fork or knife.
Yes. Okay, fork or knife? Are we doing that right
Well,
now?
wait,
Yeah.
wait. You just ask.
They
which
work-
silverware. They work together.
Yeah, they work
They're
together.
a
If anything,
team.
you should ask spoon or. and
Okay, how
fork.
about this? Out of this podcast, which of us is the spoon, knife, and fork?
This is so pointless.
No, this
Well,
is
he's the
important.
one. I would say he's the knife.
Why am I the knife?
You're
Because he
100%.
because he cuts the things.
You see this
Oh,
He cuts the
this
stuff out.
this will be very important for a future episode that is currently in the works.
Yeah.
We're gonna look back on this, and it's gonna be giant foreshadowing.
Yeah, it's
Thank
funny.
you, Hunter.
I think Hunter's the knife.
so I'm
He's
the
kinda
knife.
edgy.
Wait, so I cut into things because I'm an editor? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
you
Like you cut
Okay.
you cut the bad parts of the podcast.
Okay, I like that.
I think I'm the spoon because I take people's like recommendations or people's ideas and I usually take them
okay.
and I hold them, and I think about
Why
them
would
and
you?
stuff.
Wait. Why would I be the knife? And why am I? Why
You're the
would I-
fork.
Because
No,
you're the
he's
fork.
saying I would be the knife.
Well, I changed my mind, but at first I thought you were the
Why
knife
would I
because
be the fork?
because you're the last one. No, I think because you always have a point.
Oh!
Even if you
I
have a hard time,
couple-
even if you have a
actually-
hard time getting there, 'cause, like
so good.
I actually have a couple points.
yeah, but since there's like the holes in it, because you have a hard
Yeah.
time getting there, but you have them.
That is such a good analogy for all of us.
Okay, I think a new future episode. We need to like find that like three
Yes.
things. Which of us are each of the
Okay,
three?
all right, but back to
Yeah,
today's
back to
episode.
the debate.
Fortnite, PUBG, or H1 and Z1.
I don't know any of those except for Fortnite.
I only know Fortnite guys.
McDonald's
Yes.
versus Wendy's,
Wendy's.
and Chick-fil-A obviously is in its own world.
Yes.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A doesn't count. It's so good.
I have a very love-hate relationship with Wendy's personally because they've gone like a roller coaster hill of quality.
Especially
Yeah.
right now.
Especially as a fan of their chili. Their chili has gone downhill
Oh, yeah.
significantly.
They stopped putting the fingers in there.
The fingers, yeah. They
It's a
stopped
problem.
putting people's fingers in there.
Yeah. It made it worse.
The chili just sucks now. It's like mostly all beans. It's just like bean soup.
Bean.
And that is not good chili. Chili is my favorite food of all time, and I do
Really?
not take the disrespect lightly.
I didn't know that. Yeah. It's
but-
very personal when chili
I'm
gets
thinking
offended.
about it. We should have a ceremony once we all start like moving away. Like once we all move away, before we move away, we should like all like come together and like have like a good feast.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Chili and our favorite
Three media
foods.
junkies barbecue.
Yeah.
Just us three though, no one else.
Yeah, none of the
Yeah.
fans are invited.
Yeah. We have to make all the food ourselves, so we're not gonna have any help.
I'd be okay with that, honestly.
Well, he is going to be a chef.
That is true. Austin can make coffee.
I can make the coffee. I can cater. Okay, but yeah. So but that being said, I still think Wendy's has better food.
Mhm.
I think McDonald's has maintained a constant quality though,
Yeah.
although not as good as Wendy's in my opinion.
McDonald's nuggets are really good when they have the crunch.
Okay.
I think
yes.
Wendy's nuggets will always be better.
They are. I believe they are also better.
I go back and forth on the
I don't.
fries. I could probably like McDonald's or Wendy's fries more, but I will always
Now-
prefer Wendy's nuggets.
I love Wendy's fries so much.
Really?
Right now, no.
Right now, no.
'Cause
I know
think
they've
of the
changed
salt.
their formula for the fries like a dozen times.
Yeah, I know. They're
But-
very
They
indecisive.
used to be sea salt and they used to be amazing.
And another thing that I hate about Wendy's is they're so like reluctant to add just a third frosty flavor like to their machine. They always have to take away one of the currently existing flavors,
Mhm.
vanilla or chocolate, to add something like strawberry or pumpkin.
Maybe they only have two.
I know, but why can't they get an ice cream machine that
Also-
has?
Mm.
There could just be There could just be two machines with two options each.
Well, I mean, there's gonna be no way of knowing unless you work there.
Yeah,
McDonald's also gets
Well,
a
they-
very bad rap when it comes to like their food. Like, they're
Which I
infamous for
think-
being dirty.
I think McDonald's is actually a little bit underrated.
I
Surprisingly
agree.
said,
I agree.
I think they're actually really good.
They're very early to the game.
Not good for you, obviously.
No.
Well, no fast food really is.
No,
Yeah.
Wendy's isn't good for you. None of
Even
that's
though
good
their
for you. But
beef is fresh, it's still not that good.
No.
I know we're not talking about favorites, but my favorite fast food is Taco Bell.
Mm,
Okay?
I-
Taco
yeah.
Bell is ahead of the
that's
league.
good. I think
My Spanish teacher just brought in Taco
political
Bell.
opinion here.
Okay,
Political opinion. Arby's is not that bad as long as you only get the fries.
never had Arby's.
I-
As long as you only get the fries.
The fries are like the only good part from Arby's.
Yeah.
And actually, that goes for curly or the. crinkle
Excuse
cut.
me, can I just get a meal, but just hold everything else? Just give me the fries.
Just give me the fries, buddy.
I love Arby's.
I'm here for the fries and the cheese.
Arby's
bro.
food is great. It's
I
just
heard
fries.
Arby's has good milkshakes.
I haven't had. I
I
haven't
mean,
been
yeah.
to Arby's much.
And the milkshakes.
I've never had Arby's.
Oh really?
Hey, you forgot the shake. What do you mean shake? Shake your booty.
But anyways, yeah. Yeah.
All right, this next one is another food one.
Oh, great.
This one actually, I find this is a very controversial
Say
one.
it.
Milk chocolate versus dark chocolate.
Milk.
Milk chocolate.
I don't even know how I
Really?
even thought.
I feel dark chocolate is very
It's bitter.
it is. It's very natural.
Yeah.
Void of flavor a little bit.
Certain things I feel like somehow dark chocolate tastes better.
You think dark chocolate is void of flavor?
Yes.
I think my problem is that dark chocolate is too intense.
It's too bitter.
I also am not a big fan of chocolate.
I think
Yeah.
I think you're mistaking bitterness with flavor.
Maybe.
Because it's very bitter.
Yeah. My mom has always been very, very like dark chocolate. Like even when I say like I like milk chocolate more, she's like, how is that possible? Like she loves dark chocolate more.
I feel like milk chocolate is just like the standard.
yeah, like milk chocolate is definitely like the default chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a creamy, like it's almost like almost as refreshing.
Very smooth.
My mom gets like these sometimes. These Velveeta dark chocolate things.
Yeah.
And I just
I like
steal them
Velveeta.
sometimes because they're actually really good.
Well, you're not stealing; they're in your home.
No, I'm stealing them. She lets me have them though at the same time.
So that's not stealing. Yeah, that one.
That
Pretty
very
unanimous.
very cut and dry.
This
there.
one's a little bit more ambiguous.
Okay.
Hot versus cold.
So just anything in general?
Yeah, just like this can go either way. Like, do you like when like you feel like when the temperature, or for your food, or like your water?
Okay, well, this is a very hard one. But let's talk temperature first. In terms of like weather and stuff,
Warm.
I would also have to go with warm. Although I hate the feeling, like the dirty, yucky feeling of being sweaty and gross and all that.
Oh no, I meant the mixture between cold and hot.
Oh well, I think we're like it's like either or, right? Like really cold or really hot.
Yeah, like the extremes.
Yeah.
Wait. You continue. Sorry.
Okay. Wait.
The one time
continue.
The one time he actually told you to wait instead of just interrupting you.
True.
No, you act like you do. You do it to me all the time.
I do. I know. I'm bad at it.
Both of you do.
Yeah.
Hypocrites.
But I think being cold is the worst feeling ever.
Yeah, being cold is like biting.
Yeah.
And then being warm is like you're like feel heavy, you know.
Right. But they're both really bad. So I don't.
Well,
You just have to Walt Disney.
you're saying
Yeah.
the extremes. If it wasn't the extremes, if it was just like hot or cold, then yeah, I would pick one or the other. I can't.
I think most people would pick warm though. That's why
Probably.
You know what I mean?
I can't choose either one because they both just are horrible.
Well, what I find is funny about this is that I have 2 dogs, and when the heater's on, one of my dogs always sits by it, and when the AC is on, my other dog sits by it.
Oh,
which I think is kind of funny. It's like they prefer different temperatures.
That's cool.
I prefer heat, especially when it comes to food, but like extreme heat.
What about your water? Well, that's kind of obvious.
I feel like there's not.
I like my water really hot. I like it boiling. Actually, I like when it boils.
Yeah. I feel like there's not a whole lot of cold foods.
Yeah.
I mean, not a whole
like
lot.
Milkshakes and ice cream.
Yeah, but that's like treats. I mean, like actual food.
Yeah, not really.
I feel like warm is just the correct option.
Listen, every one of these that we agree on is like the new standard. So if you listen to the 3 media junkies is deciding that like these are the ends of the debate. We're finishing these right here.
This is no longer shall you argue.
Yeah,
about
you can
these.
because we have figured it out.
We are the authority over the entire universe. We've actually bought the universe.
Yeah.
How did we do that?
Because we are gods.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
We are not gods.
Oh, you got me.
these two maybe.
Okay.
Imagine you find out this whole time you've been doing a podcast with 2 like otherworldly beings.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro. Did I join y'all?
You already are.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This one, so this is near the time when I realized, oh, maybe I should make these related to our podcast.
No one.
So this is space versus the ocean.
I think you guys know what I'm thinking. Ocean.
I feel like this is a very tough one because they're 2 big things that are super unexplored. But
one's bigger than the other.
True.
Yeah,
I mean, one of them is literally infinite.
One's infinitely bigger than the other.
This is a tough one. I'm gonna have to say space because I've always been obsessed with like planets and stuff like that. Like if I wasn't obsessed with like media and like storytelling and all that stuff, I'd probably be like a science. Go to my major for science because I love planets and all that stuff and just outer space and the whole mystery of it all. It's just super cool.
It is interesting to me.
And I mean, ocean. I love the ocean like almost just as much, but I feel like space is like there could be a whole planet that's just an ocean.
Yeah.
With a bunch of creatures swimming around.
You love the ocean until you have to meet it face to face.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I think space has to have some. There has to be some like creatures out there because the thing about the ocean like has all these creatures in it, but space is really really big, which means that it could have the same amount, but just they're more spaced out.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, we've only explored like 9% of the ocean. I think.
Yeah. True.
Mm-hmm.
We've already discovered 242,000 species of animals. That's what we have known. Only 9% of the ocean. That's
I know.
we found.
I'm also
think about how much more we could find. With
like 91%.
I mean, I agree with that, but at the same time, I'm also like one of like the like non-believers. Like I feel like it's very hard for a whole lot to live that far down
I think
there.
you said this before. I remember.
Yeah. Obviously.
Where you're saying that is wrong.
Okay. This is a debate episode,
Yeah.
so I will hear your
Say
end of
your
this
claim.
argument.
Notice how there's a lot of animals that we've also discovered at the bottom of the ocean. But to be fair, remember, we can't go that far into the ocean without dying.
Yes.
So a lot of the other animals we haven't found could just be all the way at the bottom.
Yeah.
Mariana Trench, we haven't really explored that one either.
Because I'm sure that we've explored deeper parts than some of the places we haven't explored, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, no one really knows. I mean,
I really
there
hope
could be a
that
whole
there's-
society down
Yeah.
Mm.
I really hope that there's like a giant, like some humongous, terrible creature down
there. But then again, why would you want that?
Why would
because it's
you-
awesome.
Again, why would we?
Like imagine you're just like at the beach one day and you just see like a giant like
Mm.
dragon looking thing just shoot out of the water and
Yeah.
like go back in.
Not 9%. Think about that.
The other 91% is just my thing.
But then
at
again,
least.
a creature that big, what would he eat down there? You know?
Yeah.
Everything.
But there's nothing. What else would be down there?
How do you think the oceans got there?
Well, I don't
Mm.
think.
The oceans. How did the oceans get
He's
there?
like he's eating the like rocks and stuff in the ocean and he's making it like bigger.
Okay,
Okay.
Luke, we should not let him have any more opinions on any of
Yeah.
this. That was just dumb. I don't think there's anything super, super big down there, but
Could be.
It's a possibility.
I would love
Yeah.
that.
also, what if there's like something underneath the Mariana Trench? Kind of like, you know how you guys ever watched the movie The Meg?
I've heard.
I've heard of it. I heard it was kind of meh.
I
Man.
liked it a lot,
Well, I'm sure you did, yeah.
but I think it was they hit the bottom, they hit the Mariana Trench, and there was something underneath the Mariana Trench.
Mhm.
Like there was an extra like subsection,
Yeah.
like deeper part, and they found like a whole bunch of different species.
Yeah,
There's-
I mean,
the megalodon was in.
Honestly, that could be possible. Like,
Mhm.
there could be, because we know the Mariana Trench exists, but if any
Also
human's
the
been down
crust.
there,
I forget the specifics of it, but is the megalodon a made-up creature, or did it used to
It
exist?
existed.
It used
was
to
a real
exist,
which
creature
is
that
creepy.
existed.
That is insane.
yep. That's
So
creepy.
was the jaw, like the it's like it has like spiral on it, like it's a jaw, it's spirals.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Have you seen
It's a
that?
helicorpion, I think is what it's called.
You know what he was talking about?
I don't think
Like
so.
that thing has a mouth and
Um,
its teeth like spiral around.
Ugh,
it.
that's gross. It's
either
big?
Mhm.
It's creepy.
The scientists either believe that it spun like a saw,
Oh,
or it just had its like jaw like out like that.
that's
It's
both
Like,
equally
Yeah.
disturbing.
well, yeah, it was either it spun.
How big was this creature?
I don't think it was. I don't remember how big. It definitely wasn't as big as the.
Megalodon.
I am really fascinated by water dinosaurs, like the dinosaurs that used to live in the ocean.
yeah, well,
That's very cool.
Predator X.
So that's
Mm.
what.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah,
Ugh.
helicorpion. It kind of looks like it either looks like that or it looks like that.
It's just silly.
Yeah.
Those are the. Either,
I was thinking of something completely different. That's just
what
kind
were
of
you
silly.
thinking of?
Like a fish that had like when it opened its mouth, it just had like teeth.
Like a
Wow.
worm almost.
Yeah. WYRM.
Yeah.
This is also another speculation.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Gross.
Yeah, the ocean's crazy. I feel like space. Like I really want there to be cool stuff, like cool animals in space too. But
Yeah.
that's like even crazier. Like what would they live off of? They can't even breathe. What do they breathe? Vacuum, like space debris.
Yeah.
What was it? It was like a really big arthropod.
What Predator X?
No.
You know, Predator X was like bigger than a T Rex.
What? It was a dinosaur?
An underwater dinosaur that would swim
Oh.
around.
To be fair, there's a lot of animals in the ocean that were bigger than a T-Rex.
Yeah, but there was a point in my life where I was just obsessed with this thing where I was like, it's so big and scary. Like, oh, that's cool to me.
Yeah.
And I would like spend hours looking at like like a human size comparison where it has like the thing
Yeah.
little person.
Yeah.
The giant, not the largest known. I have no idea how to say that name, but it's basically the largest known arthropod. It's called the Jalcolopid.
You got this. Oh, I thought you were gonna show a picture of it, just the word.
Yeah.
That's the name of it, and then what it looked like.
Sorry, viewers. I promise.
Yeah, I know.
It's very.
We're gonna move on soon.
We'll get Austin to get some pictures of it.
He's not gonna do that.
Probably not.
It's not even a video episode in the first place.
Find good pictures of it.
Mm.
It was.
Oh.
No,
So-
you know what that looks like?
The
It
lobster.
looks like a backwards lobster.
It does.
Kind of does, yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure they are
yeah.
arthropod.
All right.
That was a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
of
that was a
question.
rabbit hole.
Well, you asked one of the.
Yeah, I know. It's a
Yeah.
good question. All right, spiders versus snakes.
Oh, okay.
I think I know what Luke thinks.
So, what we like more is that what
Yeah,
you're
like
saying?
which one we think more interesting, I guess.
I think, I think spiders are more interesting.
Mhm.
They have a lot more going on than just these little noodle things. That
Yeah,
slither
I
around.
think just in general, like spiders, there's so much more you can do with that.
Yeah.
It has like 8 legs, so it can like do crazy stuff with that, or like
Yeah.
you know.
And they spin webs and all
And
kinds of this cool stuff.
Snakes
and-
obviously are like they just wiggle around, you know.
Yeah. What would be scarier, a giant snake or, well, obviously for you, probably snake,
Yeah, I'm
but
not-
or
I
a
think
giant
that-
spider?
Giant spider.
I think so too.
Really?
Because if you think about it, right? Yeah, a giant snake would just eat you whole, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. I love this.
Spiders kind of just like get you in the web,
Yep.
and they wrap you up, basically wait for you to die. completely.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
suffocate you, and then they eat you.
Yeah,
So
it'll be
you have
terrible way
to
to die.
deal with already. I mean, also you're suffocating.
Well, some snakes do like wrap around your neck and choke you out before they eat you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a giant snake,
A giant
it wouldn't
snake
even need
wouldn't
to
eat
do
you.
that.
It would literally just up.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a horror game that I saw a trailer for recently of a giant snake. It's a game where like you're in the
Right.
woods and there's a giant. Have you seen? Actually,
Yeah, you showed that to us, I think.
And at the end, there's like the like lunges at you. That
Yeah.
is like my nightmare.
I'm sure you'll be playing that,
Yeah,
right?
on October we gotta
A
play
game
that.
Yeah.
that I cannot wait for is a game called Zoocosis.
Okay, what is it about?
It's basically there's a thing. Well, there's an actual like real thing.
I've
that
heard of
exists.
this, yeah.
Zoocosis is basically psychosis for animals that live in a zoo.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the psyche gets
Yeah.
messed up. But this version of it is like a horror version element of it. And fun fact: giraffes cannot throw up. So and it's really well. This actually kind of means something to the game. So,
Okay.
one of the few scenes that they actually show for the game, it shows a giraffe throwing up, and then he turns into
That
this
is in
like.
fact different
and
than the
then-
world we live in.
Then it turns into like this like spider kind of giraffe thing. And
Oh.
its like mouth kind of like opens up like that.
That is such a good
It's really
concept for a
weird.
horror
It
game.
looks
Are you like
really
in a
good.
zoo or something like
Yes,
that?
you're a zoo.
That's an awesome idea for a horror game. I gotta
I'm
find the
actually really
trailer.
excited. That
Um,
sounds really good.
There's
Yeah.
also a point where you have to make food or something like that, and in one of the food batches, there's like this weird like insect thing that pops out and just like runs away.
Mm.
And there's also a kangaroo scene where you're following a kangaroo.
When does this come out?
I have no idea. It
Oh.
just says coming out soon this year. But you're following. It's one scene you're in a kangaroo enclosure and you follow it into like its little place, and it just disappears. You look around and you look behind you. It's just this kangaroo in its mouth. It has a mouth up here and it has a mouth on its stomach.
Oh, creepy.
Yeah, it's really weird.
That's crazy. I feel like that's the kind of game where it's like I feel like that like it's crazy that it's art. It's like oh my gosh. That has to be. It only happens on this podcast. I
Yeah.
barely ever do that in real life. I think it's because I'm hearing myself
Yeah.
in a different way. Anyway, that's cool.
the
I didn't think it
Let me
was. I thought it would look a bit.
Oh yeah.
Cooler. I don't know. I just thought about a giraffe throwing up. Like their necks are so long. I'd be like,
Yeah. It would take like a few minutes for it to get up
Yeah.
there.
The
Right.
problem, that's probably why they can't throw up is because their necks are so long.
when I was little, I used to throw up, and I was so embarrassed that I would just hold it in my mouth and swallow it.
Ew.
My
Oh,
mom
yeah.
tells me about that.
It's actually a good question too because I was with the spiders thing because it turns into like a spider.
Yeah.
The what's it called? The giraffe kind of thing. It's like a spider.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
check out the trailer for that game if you're interested.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got 3 more here. But if you guys can come up with any more, please do.
Okay.
I'll just send you guys the trailer.
This one's about okay. So, what is your preference on where you listen to music? YouTube or Spotify?
Spotify.
YouTube.
Mm.
Specifically YouTube Music.
Yeah.
Because
I've never gotten to use YouTube Music because I don't have it. You have to
Yeah.
pay for it or something.
Well, the thing that I like so much about it is that
Yeah,
I don't have to. Well, not just that, but I also don't have to pay for YouTube Music because I have YouTube Premium, which gives me no ads on YouTube, and I get
Well, you're
YouTube
paying
Music
for that,
free.
though.
Yeah, I'm paying for that, but it's not like as much as if I would be paying for
Yeah.
Spotify. I don't think.
Yeah.
Um.
My family has this. Well, think about this though. My family has a Spotify Premium plan,
Yeah.
and it's family, so that means that it can reach 6 people.
It is better if you have like a family to share.
What?
Can I join?
Yeah, you're in this podcast.
Let's go.
But yeah, personally,
No, I didn't know what you were asking. I thought you were asking if you could join the discussion. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
No.
Okay, anyway, sorry, Austin.
Personally, I just like how YouTube Music is structured a bit more. I like this whole. It has like a whole super mix and like all kinds of different like quick picks where it's just like there's always something in my quick picks that I want to listen to at the moment. So I just think the algorithm is a lot better on YouTube Music. But overall, they're both good.
Yeah,
I think I like Spotify Premium more. I mean, the school ads are kind of annoying, but
Wait, Spotify Premium you should.
No, not premium.
Oh, not
I'm
premium?
Just saying
Oh,
normal.
okay.
I'm saying like for normal.
Oh, yeah.
Not being able to pay money, people. Spotify Premium is better in a way because you can actually listen to the music with the app off.
Yes.
You can't. You don't have to keep your phone. You don't have to keep your phone on.
That's the same with YouTube Music though.
No, if you don't have premium, you can't.
If you don't have actual YouTube, you can still do that. Here's a little trick for all of you people I've learned. YouTube, if the soundtrack I like isn't on Spotify, I go to YouTube. And what you can do is, if you have the YouTube app, you have to open up the video, go into full screen, tap your home button, and get out to the front page. And almost an instant after that, turn off your phone and turn it back on, and it'll say not playing or whatever. Have a little thing and hit the play button, and then it'll be playing in the background. But you have to do it really quickly, or else it doesn't work.
Yeah, that's the problem. My reason for it is because it's just easier. You just turn off your phone, and you just have your music.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like sitting there doing 30 extra steps. I'm not trying to play a video game while whatever I'm listening to on.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's an interesting one. I think that's one that a lot of people have different opinions on.
Yeah.
I've never really gotten.
I like how I'm not choosing the platform where we upload all our episodes.
Well,
please don't delete our podcast.
We do upload on YouTube though.
Yeah, that's true.
Not YouTube Music though.
Yeah.
I mean, our podcast is pretty much a banger though.
Yeah.
It is a jam.
Well, it's not everywhere, I should say.
All right. Yeah. This is the last one that I came up with.
Okay.
Marvel versus DC. This is an age-old debate.
This is a.
New Marvel?
Yeah, that's.
I'd say just overall.
Overall Marvel or just DC?
I would still have to go with overall. I think even with their the new Marvel downfall, I think old Marvel redeems it. I think compared to DC anyway. Whereas I have never. And DC is a weird thing because there's the DCU, like the DC universe, but then there's movies outside of that, like Christopher Nolan's Batman series and like what else? The Batman, like
I don't like DC that much.
Yeah.
They don't have that many good movies, personally.
Yeah.
Except for the Batman ones. Batman ones are probably the only good
DC
movies.
The Dark Knight movies are great.
Yeah.
And I like those movies, but
I haven't anyone talk really that good about any other DC movie other than Batman.
Yeah, and the characters just don't intrigue me as much. Like the heroes. Like Batman is the only one who's kind of interesting to me, but
kind of like Iron Man too. They're basically the same character.
Yeah. It is. Well, I think Batman's a little bit different. I think Batman's a really cool character.
I'm saying they're both like basically the same characters because they're both rich.
Their concepts.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
They're both like techie.
Yeah.
Because technically he isn't an orphan.
Who, Iron Man?
Iron Man isn't technically an orphan, but he was abandoned by his parents, or at least his dad.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't really talk much about his mom.
Yeah.
But obviously, as you know, Batman's parents are dead in an alleyway after a movie. Spoilers.
I think everyone knows that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're both rich. They both they don't really have superpowers. Iron Man has a superpower, quotations.
Yeah.
Having the reactor core, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
In his chest, because that's what saved his life from dying.
Yeah.
I will say, Spider-Man alone, I feel like wins Marvel all the points. Spider-Man is just like the perfect. It's the best thing to ever come out of Marvel, in my opinion.
And if we're talking about games as well, Marvel, anyways, because Lego Marvel.
Yes.
Wait, did you say Lego Marvel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lego
Marvel.
Yeah, I love those games too. I love them. That's like my childhood.
It's so good.
Also, Batman though. Lego Batman does go hard.
Yeah. All of the Lego games are pretty good.
Yeah. Something to think about that, like. Lego games are pretty good.
Yeah.
Have you guys played Skywalker Saga? Lego Star Wars and Skywalker Saga? 500 characters. You can go to any planet in the entire like series. Just walk around there and do stuff. You can play through every single movie.
That's
And
insane.
it's like this is a Lego video game, and it's
Yeah.
like one of the greatest games ever. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lego games are really good, and the people who made Lego games are working with another company to make a Funko Pop.
I saw
Yeah,
that.
I saw it
Did you
too.
see the trailer?
It looks really
Did you see
good.
the end when it listed all the
Yeah.
Pretty fast, man.
yeah, Friday Night Freddy's in there. There are a few others in there that I thought were pretty cool.
So
Invincible
many.
and
Yeah, Invincible was in there. And stuff.
Yes.
Something else. In there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So many good. I really hope it's good.
Yeah, I do too.
Because for some reason I just have like a lingering feel
Yeah.
like caution, but
I think
I'm a-
I think if I got introduced to Lego games now, besides Skywalker Saga, like if I got introduced to Lego games nowadays, I'd be like, those are okay.
This is what people don't want, but I actually think this would be a really cool idea for the Funko game. Is have it like Skylanders, where your Funko
yeah,
pops.
my brother wants that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, but I don't think they're doing that. But
No,
I think it'd be really
Lego
cool.
Dimensions was fun.
Which
Yeah.
the thing that sucks is that I don't. Even if they did do that, it would be for all new Funko Pops. You couldn't do like
Yeah.
the old ones.
I think they should somehow do something with that.
Yeah.
I don't know how they would. But there's actually I do have an idea. Like a camera type thing, like on the thing.
Okay.
You put it on the thing, and you put you're putting out that picture, but you put the
Mhm.
actual like Funko on there, so you can use your older Funkos.
Or
I
there's
guess
like a
so, yeah.
QR code on the box you can scan or something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Funko, are you listening?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's probably too late now.
Yeah,
but-
true.
and probably not listening.
Yeah.
That's second to
Yeah.
what I said first.
Yeah.
I heard apparently Skylanders might be making a comeback, but it's
Whoa.
not going to be like they used to be. They're not going to do toys to life. It's just going to be purchasing the guys. Like
Digitally.
that's if
Oh,
I mean, to be fair,
lame.
That's what,
They got rid of the only thing that game had going for it was
Yeah.
I
that.
mean, to be fair, I don't know if that's actually a real thing that's gonna happen. It's just like if they do come
Yeah.
back, it's gonna be that because the whole reason why Toys to Life games failed was because you had to keep going out to buy.
There's so much money. Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's cost the same amount of money anyways. It's not like they're gonna make it's not gonna like they're gonna make you charge. It's not gonna like they're gonna charge more money for in-app.
But
Mhm.
the thing about that is that like as a kid, it's really cool to like
Yeah.
have figurines that
That's
you
why,
Right.
that's why I'm saying I don't think if they end up making a comeback, which I highly doubt they will.
Mhm.
I don't think they're gonna like. I think they're just gonna do in-app purchases. But
Yeah.
they're just gonna keep them about same price or less.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's not as fun. I don't think.
Yeah.
And I did replay these games a year ago just to be like, for the nostalgia factor, and I was like, these games aren't very like, they're not like superb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not like really well made games.
Right.
The only thing they have going for them are two things. They have obviously the fun of like having your own figurines and putting in the portal is pretty silly and cool.
Mm.
But the boss fights are really good.
Really?
Like the levels themselves are just like, okay, fight these enemies, fight these enemies, fight these enemies, and then go get this key to do this, and it's just like that. They look pretty
Yeah.
cool. They're like different
Chaos.
themes. But then when you get to the boss fights, it's like they have these cool, crazy, like it was like a Cuphead boss fight.
Yeah.
Like really cool, crazy attacks that are really fun to like dodge and cool to look at.
I will say I've not played that much Skylanders
Yeah.
We're
in
playing
my lifetime.
Skylanders next time.
No, I don't think
Yes,
we
we
should. It's kind of boring. Like I don't know. Until we get to the boss fights, it's just kind of like whatever, you know. But my favorite thing I thought the series did was because you place them on the portal of power and
Yeah.
they come on the screen. There's an attack that the final boss of one of the games has where you have to like switch your
Swap Force.
Skylanders really really fast. Like,
Oh,
back
okay.
and forth on the portal.
That's cool.
I think we were talking about Swap Force.
Trap team.
Trap team.
So my
Yeah.
my question about Skylanders is you buy the game, and then you're starting to play through the story or whatnot, and then you don't have the figure that you need. You just can't play.
No. They don't have sections like that. They have sections where you can use Skylanders with special abilities.
Okay.
Oh, you're assuming the game has a story.
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
as like
no, it has a story.
it's very just like chaos.
first
He's up to
game-
no good and.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the first game is mostly chaos being up to no good. Second, Trap Team. Not. I don't know why I said first game. I'm thinking of Swap Force.
I love all of them.
The first game is Spyro's Adventures. Second game is Giants. Third is
Swap
Swap
Force.
Force. Fourth is Trap Team. And then fifth is
Superchargers.
Superchargers, which I never played at all.
Mm-mm.
I barely even played that game.
I like that one. It's pretty good.
Not that bad.
Not as good as Trap Team though. I don't know why we're talking about this. What was the question?
And then
DC versus Marvel.
Yeah. What?
And then Imaginators was the best.
Really, I never played that
It
one.
It wasn't the best.
That
It
had
was
Crash
last.
Bandicoot in it.
It was the
Because
last.
Toys for Bob made those games. Who also
Yeah.
made the Crash remakes.
Yep. But yeah, do you have another question?
That might be the most we've ever gone on the tangent we've ever gone on.
I don't know how we
Well,
got
all
there.
of us on the tangent.
Oh, we have one more question. It was Hunter's lovely recommendation.
Oh,
Man-eating baby versus
No,
baby-eating man.
I should have asked the question because I brought it up.
well, that's good. Go ahead.
You already did it at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
You've already said it now.
So man-eating baby or bear-eating... Wait, what?
Man-eating baby or baby-eating man?
Are you saying it's
So which do we prefer? Which is scarier?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Okay, which is scarier?
Well, I didn't say which one. I just said yes.
I think
Well-
baby-eating man is too, that's too much of a crime, I feel like.
No.
I feel like a man eating baby is scarier because that man has a conscience, but he's still eating the baby.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like a man-eating baby, that could exist.
Goo goo gaga.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's more believable than a baby-eating man.
Goo goo gaga human flesh.
I don't think that's what they would say.
This is absolutely horrifying to think about, and I kind of don't want to know. But now I'm wondering, has there been a crime where someone's ate a baby?
I don't know.
I'm sure
there has. I'm sure there has.
Yeah.
Let's look it up.
No!
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Ruined it. I don't think he ate his baby.
No, he didn't have a baby.
I don't know why I said his baby.
Yeah.
I don't think he was planning on having any babies either because he was gay.
Fair enough. I also don't think he was planning on doing anything with his life because he killed people and ate them.
I thought you were going to go with what I was saying.
Yeah, I did too.
He wasn't planning on doing it with his life because he was gay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Wow, Austin.
Now just in, 3 Media's Junkies is
No, we
homophobic.
are not. Absolutely not. This
No.
Justin.
Because
Breaking-
he likes
No, I don't.
women. He likes women.
Yeah, that's
Without the
better.
woe.
3 Media Junkies canceled forever.
Forever.
Yes.
No, we can't be homophobic.
No. No.
I like how we can't be.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously
Can't
we're
be.
not, but
Yeah.
there's no physical
I
way.
call him Pookie too much, and I call you Pookie too much.
I like how you were embarrassed about that last time we brought it up, and now you
Oh,
just
no.
brought it up yourself.
Listen, if you don't call your homies Pookie, then if you don't call if you're a guy, girl, or whatever, and you don't call your homies Pookie,
I think this episode's ran its course.
no, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna hit my stance right now and here.
Okay.
If you don't, then you need help.
What did that mean? I'm gonna hit my stance right here. If you don't, you need help.
Okay.
Anyway, baby eating man or man eating baby
Did
guys?
Jeffrey Dahmer eat baby?
No, I don't.
You know what?
I don't think
you know what
he
I think
did.
it is. I think we just got out of school and we're all just so.
This is what happens when you record on a Friday
Yeah.
evening.
I wanted to be out of that place so badly that I wanted to just get.
Hunter just had all these thoughts in his head and he couldn't get them
Yeah,
out of
that's
school.
what I've been thinking
Yeah.
about all day in school was man eating baby or baby eating man.
Yes.
Wait, did you look up our answer?
Oh my! I should have looked at
Jeffrey
the answer.
Dahmer didn't eat babies. We know this.
He probably didn't.
He hated people with tattoos because they taste worse.
Yeah.
Really?
I
Yeah.
think that's what it was. Yeah, it was.
It's
Tattoos.
something like that. Yeah.
What about babies with tattoos?
And apparently he liked a certain.
That's silly.
He liked.
Is it illegal to give a baby a tattoo? I
And
imagine.
if I'm remembering this correctly, I think he said something about how he liked other races more than white people.
That's upsetting.
because
He
they tasted better. or
he is a
something like that.
bad person.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I think I could look this up way faster than
Did
I
a
is.
man eat a baby?
No, you forgot the question.
Wait, are you looking up the actual question?
Yes.
Baby eating.
No, not
Oh.
that one. If Jeffrey
Ooh,
Dahmer ate
ooh. A Terry, I don't know how to say his name. Frenchman, of course. French people. Of course. Of course, it's a French.
I'm
person.
gonna have to cut this whole part of the episode
Okay,
out.
bro. You act like you've never made fun of a French person before.
We're cutting this out.
Oh
It's
my.
like making fun of British people. Okay, bro. You're acting like this is like a thing that's never happened before.
Oh my god.
3 Media
3
Junkies
Media
lost tapes.
canceled.
You're acting like you've never made fun
Wait,
of British people.
I have not.
So what
That's
happened?
a lie. Every single American. That's like just American thing. It's just even British people.
Now you're stereotyping Americans.
I think you guys are just need help.
We're going down a rabbit hole of canceling
The
ourselves.
top, when I looked up, did Jeffrey Dahmer eat babies? The top one was, what seasoning did Jeffrey Dahmer use when he ate his victims?
He-
That's like in like the people also asked.
He ate everything he could find, including possibly a baby. Listen, okay. You've never made like.
No.
You've never done like a British voice and imitated a British person.
Well,
before.
yeah,
That's
but-
not making fun of British people.
No, it's like just
That
being a
is-
character.
I mean.
I think it is kind of making fun of British
Exactly.
people.
Maybe.
I feel like
And there's also a joke that French people lose every war that they're in.
I mean, that
that's
is true.
Yeah.
It's like you're acting like I'm saying something wrong here by saying you make fun of. It's like saying you can't make fun of anyone anymore, like at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's mean.
It's not like I'm exclusively making fun of British people.
I don't think
or
Luke
French
makes
people.
fun of really. Do you
No,
make
I
fun of
don't-
anybody?
I only really make fun of Hunter, but it's very infrequently.
So,
it's because he makes fun of French
Guys,
people.
this is
Yeah.
humanist. That's what I'm.
Humanist.
Is he only makes fun of me?
Yes.
Wow.
It's Hunterist.
Hunterist. Yeah.
This episode was about debates, and we had the biggest debate
Is-
of all.
Is Luke Hunterist or not?
Yes.
That wasn't it. All
All
right. Well, I think it's time to be done.
Okay.
Don't cancel us.
Yes.
Please
These are our
cancel us.
debates. Every single debate we had, every
Yes.
single answer
Every
was
single
valid.
debate we had, every single thing we said here was 100% fact. And if you disagree with us, then you're a very nice person, and we're happy you have an opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good job.
All right. Well.
Unsubscribe now.
No, don't say that.
Don't say that.
Yeah, don't say that.
We don't have many subscribers
Yeah.
to spare.
No, I've been telling people like, how many subscribers do you have? Like, 90, 91. They're like,
55.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
55.
We have more than that.
On Spotify, it's 50.
Is it?
No, I thought that's what you were saying.
No, I was just looking.
Oh.
for it.
That'd be cool.
Wait, what was 55?
I just said 55 because I felt like saying that.
Okay. All right. We're done.
All right, the end.
How
All
many
right.
reviews do we have on our podcast though? We have 12. 5 star. 12 5-star reviews.
They're all
Can you look
5
at them?
Well, what would it say differently than
I
if
don't
you
know
were
if
to
they, I
look
don't know
it
if they have like, I don't know if you can like,
You can't.
you can?
up? Yeah, I can't see
You
specifically.
can't type out reviews on Spotify, but you can do stars.
Yeah.
That's stupid. And not a word that I was gonna use.
All right, on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
Peace out, media junkies.